If you sometimes feel that your mind gets overloaded with negative thoughts, or even just one persistent negative thought, then this meditation technique that I'm about to show you can be really helpful for dealing with that. When we get into a pattern of negative thinking, we have a tendency to judge ourselves for having the negative thoughts, which just adds more negativity on top of the negativity. And we also tend to try to push the negative thoughts away. And that usually makes things worse because they tend to rebound back even louder inside our head. So in the following meditation, we actually allow negative thoughts to surface. We invite them to be front and center in our mind. And then with each and every exhale, we imagine that we are exhaling that negativity, exhaling, letting go of each and every thought. And we might have to exhale the same negative thought over and over again, or we might be exhaling bunches of negative thoughts all at once, or negative feelings that go with the negative thoughts. It's all a wonderful feeling of release, this meditation. The foundation that it's built on is belly breathing or diaphragmatic breath. So if you're not familiar with that, or if you'd like to review that, you can watch my deep breathing video. And I'd actually recommend that if you're not familiar with that, to get comfortable with that first. And so I'm going to break this down into a few different pieces. The first part of the meditation I'm going to teach you is the breathing pattern. So we inhale through the nose, nice and deep, expanding the belly. And then we exhale through the O-shaped mouth like this. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Long, slow, deep breath. Very simple. Okay, the next piece that I'm going to show you is the hands. So you take your left hand and you put your right hand on top of it with your fingers overlapped, like so, kind of like making a little cup with your hands. And then you bring it to the center of your chest, relax your shoulders down, relax your elbows, sit up straight, and then when you do the breathing pattern, your hands are in the right position if you can feel the breath on your fingertips. So give that a try now. Okay? So the third element that we add to this is the eyes. The eyes are either completely closed or 9/10 closed. So just open just the tiniest bit so that you can see your hands, just a tiny little bit. Or completely closed if that's more comfortable for you. And the final element of the meditation is, as you're doing the breathing pattern, to really allow your habitual negative thoughts to surface, and maybe even thoughts and beliefs underneath those negative thoughts that you maybe didn't even know were there. So it's just allowing whatever needs to come up, and then exhaling it out. And if you have a breath or two or a few where no negative thoughts are surfacing, that's okay. Just stay with the breathing pattern, because that in and of itself can be very helpful to keep you calm and to let go of negativity. So bring your hands up now into position. Left hand, right hand sitting on top. Straighten that spine, relax the shoulders. Close the eyes or have them 9/10 closed, and begin the breathing pattern. We're just going to do it for just a little bit so that you can experience it. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the O-shaped mouth. And as you continue doing this, just allow any negative thoughts that want to surface, and then just imagine you're exhaling them out. do a couple more. And then relax the hands down. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and then exhale through the nose. Again, another deep breath. And then open your eyes. Good. So at the end of the meditation, you can do 2 or 3 deep breaths like we just did, or an alternate way to complete it is to take a deep breath in, exhale all the air out of your lungs, and before you begin the next inhale, pause for a couple seconds with the breath suspended out and just give a little pull on the muscles around your navel at your core. And then when you inhale, you release that navel pull, and then you exhale all the air out again. Suspend it out for a couple seconds with a little bit of a pull, and then you do it a third time, same thing. So either breathing pattern at the end is the way to complete the meditation. And we just did that for a very short time. In the yoga tradition that I teach, it's recommended to do this for 11 minutes with the option in a regular practice of building up to 31 minutes. And that just allows lots of time for all sorts of negativity to surface and be released. However, if you're really in need of some relief from negative thinking and you don't have 11 minutes, feel free to do it for a shorter period of time. And if you're new to meditation and 11 minutes seems like a really long time, then start with a shorter period, like 5 minutes or 7 minutes, and build up to 11 minutes. And you can do it as a daily meditation, or you can simply use it as first aid for those times when the negative thoughts are overloading your mind.